Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. I haven't said that in so long, actually. That's crazy. But this is the second live stream we're starting in a very long time. And yesterday we just ended off a very, very poor live stream yesterday, and that covered very vaguely some stuff on Excel, trying to fiddle around with some overlays on OBS, including Excel, mapping out the different types of tasks, and just some general stuff that I need to get done. And then another major part was probably the most major part, most significant to me at that time, was to update Windows on my old laptop. And that succeeded, but there were a lot of issues because there was a huge problem because I'd shut it down forcefully when I was at the library while I was while I was downloading and installing Windows updates without my knowledge. So my old laptop was a little fucked, for lack of better words. And so what I ended up doing instead is, and by the way, I apologize, you're not going to see anything very much for this stream. It's mostly commentary. I know that I should probably do a podcast instead if I'm going to do solely audio. But that's what we're going to work with for now. We're going to have some video instead. But back on track, right? So Windows Update, as well as, right, Windows Update on the old laptop. We also had Excel and a lot of testing. Thirdly, right, lots of testing on OBS Studio. The first time I've been using OBS Studio to record live streams with yesterday. And I actually have to backtrack from that. And that's where we are today as well. So we'll get back to that topic in a moment. And the last thing we also did yesterday was also we used command prompt because the laptop was bust and the security features were not functioning very well, unfortunately. So what I had to do instead was I ran checkdisk, a command line prompt function, and tried my best to at the time fix it. So that's what was done yesterday, and it was a very long, tedious stream, lasting maybe an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes. Didn't get a lot done, but that's, quite frankly, that's all right. Now, what we're going to do today, and again, I apologize that you can't really see anything. It's mostly commentary. I have somewhat of a side business, and it's in nutrition and research, and there's a certificate convention for that business. So what I'm going to do is comment over what I'm going to be watching today. Unfortunately, it is private access. I had to pay for it. It's a paid event, and because of that, I want to respect copyright and not show that on stream. So that's something that I will be doing probably over the next 2-3 hours, and people will come in and people will go. That's all right. You guys don't have to stay if it's not really relevant. If you find something that I'm saying engaging, that's fine. But again, part of this live stream, part of this whole project, including live streams and videos and blogs, is to get shit done, right? It's largely a self-improvement sort of thing. And the format will change over time, but right now we're just, this is the second stream that we've had in a very long time. So I apologize if things are not the best quality, and yeah, I don't have anything to show here. Again, it's a private event. Now, there is something I might be able to show right now, and if I turn to the right hand side, you might see my hand here. That's probably my Facebook page, and something that I have to get done before I start commentating and watching the live stream of that business convention is I need to find out exactly how I'm supposed to, because I'm multi-streaming right now. And so one of the main issues right now is I am not up to date with the new protocols and procedures. So for example, right now I'm multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch as well as 2 other platforms. And I don't know how to, it says that I have to turn on the live button on Facebook. So there's supposed to be a press a go live button. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to open a new tab and try to search for that. So that's something I might be able to do. So give me a second here. I'm going to press go live. We'll search for go live on Facebook. And it's hard for me to type with one hand right now. I'm trying to hold the camera steady with the other. It's actually my phone. But I can't really find it right now. Click live button. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's such poor quality. You can't make out anything on the stream. Let's see, I'll just read it out. So I'm on Edge right now. It says how to go live on Facebook with your mobile or PC. What's on your mind? How do I go live? Facebook.com, there's a help thread. So what's on your mind? So it seems like there's a homepage. On the homepage, I press the 3 dots, and I should what? Create a new post? Oh, live. Right. There we go. Go live. Can't find the button though. Go live. Select. I think this music is pretty fitting, by the way. This is something that's actually royalty-free, provided by Prism Live Studio, which is what I'm using to record right now. And it's kind of a comedic tune right now. You hear the jingle. So I thought that's kind of fitting. Might as well just point that out. There we go. Here it is. So you can see, it's very blurred. I apologize again. Sorry about that. It's very blurred out. That's the Facebook live streaming thing, application, user interface. Go live. I'm looking for the go live button. Oh, have to be careful. Can't show the RTMP key or anything like that. Add links. No. Tips. Create event. Share to groups. Share. Yeah, that's done already. Save groups for future. So I'll be saving. There is a Facebook community that I created on Facebook called Ahn Rho Community. If you want to join that, go ahead. But there's nobody inside right now. I don't anticipate having any events on that anytime soon, so it's alright if it's pretty dead and empty. Create tips. No. We don't need that. Wait, show a link to my live video. How do I do that? Add a new link. So we're not even starting the convention. I'm like 5-10 minutes inside the live stream, and the first thing we have to do is actually set up. Well, first we summarize what we did yesterday, and the second thing is trying to set up Facebook. Add a title that viewers can open during your live stream. No. What is this? I thought we had this all set up already. Close that. Go live. Write something about your video. So it seems like the titles aren't actually synced from my video software program on my app, on my phone app right now, over to Facebook, which probably means that the title isn't showing at all. I mean, if I start the live stream on Facebook, it won't have the same title. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to turn the camera to the side, and by the way, in the backdrop, you can see a bunch of bottles. Maybe this is something that's relevant. So you can see here, that's the name of, it's called Usana. And basically that's the convention, that's that business I was talking about. So maybe I'll pull up something here, make it a little bit colorful. So that's actually related to the topic of, the main highlight of this live stream. So Usana Health Sciences. All right. Okay, back onto Facebook here. So what I'm going to do, I have to turn to the side because I just realized I have it on an Excel spreadsheet that I don't want to show, right? Private information. That's another thing that we talked about yesterday, actually. So because this kind of stream, if anybody's kind of actually here, and I don't believe anybody would be watching something this boring, but basically it's like a work-related sort of stream. Health, fitness, work, entertainment. I know I'll be doing all sorts of different things, like, yeah, in the future I might do something along the lines of reviews, content review, content reactions. We might go outdoors and have a dash cam on the side of my shoulder, or like a GoPro sort of thing, and we'll be rollerblading or going outside, like a vlogging style type of video or live stream or whatever. But right now, those things are not set up yet. And the main thing that I need to do is, the main priorities in life, like work and income and health and fitness. And so all the serious relationships, you can't really leave out relationships, all the serious affairs. So that's sort of what the main focus of the live stream is going to be until I get these up and running, and then I can create additional series. Okay, that was a bit of a tangent. Okay, come on. Title. Give me a moment, guys. I'm having a brain freeze moment. Quarantine. I should probably change up the music too. Okay. I think we can make the title now. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, you know what? There's nothing really private here. You know what? Here, on the right-hand side, you can see a very blurred version of the Excel spreadsheet. Yeah, you can't make out anything anyway, so it's fine. But anyways, that spreadsheet is a very poor example of how I organize. That's an example of how poorly I organize everything. I don't believe it's the best way to, manage your content is to dump it onto an Excel spreadsheet, but that's all I know how to do. I'm not office trained. I don't have any office administration or business clerical experience. I mean, I have some, but it's very, very limited, and most of it was like volunteer work, so it's not really relevant. Or it's relevant, but not in depth, right? It's not enough information for me to actually be considered like professional. Okay, where do we go from here? Last Adventures, that's the wrong title. The title is supposed to be something about the 30th convent, anniversary convent, and a commentary series. So I'm on Facebook again, you can see here. I need that sort of emoji. So we're going to search up on the new tab here. Again, it's blurred out. It's probably not that important, but I'm going to type in a comment emoji because that's the only way I can do it quickly. Comment emoji. I'm going to search through all the emojis on Facebook. All right. Comment 3 dots. 3 dots. So they have different speech bubbles for emojis and emoji combos. There we go. I see it there. Oh no, they don't. None of them have 3 dots. Never mind. Doesn't matter. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's not that important. Let's put it here in the comment series. Ideally, I should put like a face emoji somewhere in this, like I used to back when I used to live stream. Add a website URL. New link. I don't know. What's the link to this? Well, what's the link to my live stream? I don't even know. Jeez. All right, save. Save. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm going to assume that it's basically my Facebook tag. Okay, there we go. Cool. So I've created a link and I've saved it, and it's a new link to feature. Done. Cool. So if I click the go live button somewhere here, right? I should be able to go live. Is that how that works? Public settings, dashboard. It's already connected. I don't understand what the issue is. Guys, it's 20 minutes in and I still haven't been able to figure out how to go live on Facebook. Looks like I have to set up so much stuff. No, go live. There we go. Connect video source. What are they talking about? It's connected. I'm already on streaming. Well, you know what? I guess that's it. We can't do this. So we're going to have to move on because there are just more important things, and I can't be bothered to do this right now. Oh, that's sad. Add a group to promote. Go on now. Complete post details. Audience settings. Well, that's too bad. So what we're gonna do is go to the convention. Alright, that's too bad. So let's turn to the side here. Alright, what you see there, that's the main page. It's on a 30th convention. I can only record this right now because it's not actually playing, right? There's nothing on screen right now that is probably copyrighted aside. It's just the homepage. There's no content basically to view. What I'm going to do is on my laptop is I'm going to start. What is this? A software that records this and be able to share this with my team. So I have some partners as a part of that business, and what I'd like to do is start recording that content and share it with my team, because unfortunately one of them right now has a really severe illness, and my thoughts and to her and her family. I hope that she's going to recover eventually, but it's tough, it's rough. What she's going through is a very severe disease, so needless to say, I figure I can help her with this, and so we're going to start recording now using what I think is Video Proc, and that's one of the best, I believe, softwares for converting and recording and encoding and all that kind of stuff. Video encoding, audio encoding, media assets and conversions. So we're going to start recording, and default speaker, I suppose, is what we're going to use. Smoothness. Yeah, let's start recording now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try and figure out first of all, whoa, paint tools. I'm going to stop the recording. Okay. I want to see a sample of that actually. So it's run. Oh, that's very nice. But it captured the whole desktop, which is not what I really wanted. Okay, that's fine. Let's start a new recording, but we're going to have to crop it. I'm going to probably delete that. And the reason why I want to do this is I actually want to Oh, I just lost my train of thought. How can we set the crop? Screen, okay. What is this crop? Okay, there we go. Okay. Good. So I've removed the bar at the bottom. My programs, my taskbar, Windows taskbar. And what we'll do now is let's test it. Let's go. So we're gonna start recording. It says press Control Alt Shift R to stop recording. Okay, brilliant. Starting recording. I think it has. It has. Great job. All right, so I'm going to scroll down, and what's happened is I'm recording using that software with the mic off, so it's not able to record what I'm saying, but it is recording the audio, the output audio on the laptop. Let's see here. So I'm just going to scroll down. Opening general session, celebrating 30 years, workshop, start connecting. Keynote workshop from Melody Tao, general session all about business. These are all on demand now because they've already been finished. The convention started a couple of days ago. General session, start something fun. Workshop, start living emotion. Workshop, start on the inside. Workshop, start creating momentum together. Panel, and then there are details. Closing general session, start inspiring action. And terms, conditions, privacy policy. There's a directory at the bottom, FAQ, shop, Usana Foundation, recognition, and home. So I'm basically going through the contents right now. Let's go through to recognition. So this is the first recording that I'm going to save, and it's just really the navigation of the website. So it's okay for me to record this part. But once things start running, like let's say I start watching while recording the live session, to share privately, of course. I can't share this publicly for copyright reasons and trademark content. Recognition, time to celebrate, but when that does happen, I won't be able to show it on camera anymore. This is only for the website navigation. Any content I cannot show, only the website itself. Global Convention Award winners, Usana's 30th, Top Business Growth Award, Top Sales Leader Award, Top Community Leader Award, and Top Rising Star Award. Nominated awards, Dr. Wen's Vision Award, Dennis Waitley Leadership of Excellence Award. I'm not actually too enthused about this, I'll be honest. I'm not very active with this side business. I actually just take its products for my own personal usage, so for my own health. Usana Foundation ambassadors. In that way, even though I'm an associate, I'm more of a customer than I am actually a partner. Although I have joined just in case, there's an opportunity that awaits in the future. Might as well be prepared, right? Congratulations to our 2022, but the main reason why I'm doing this is mostly for my own health. It's really saved my life, actually, I'll be honest, but that's a story for another day. These nutritional supplements have sort of saved me at a very critical junction in my life. Congratulations to our 2022 Global Convention Award winners. Your perseverance, dedication, and drive truly set you apart. Please join us in applauding these exceptional associates who have gone above and beyond in their efforts to share Usana lifestyle with the world. Their success is our victory for us all. Usana 30 Live Usana. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blah, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest. Usana Health Sciences, Salt Lake City, Utah. Terms, conditions apply. It sounds like I'm giving an ad. All right, next tab. Usana Foundation. Okay. Again, the logo is blocking it out. I mean, my logo is blocking. Ooh. Oh, it's a video. Oh, it's a video. I don't think I can show that. I'm not gonna risk it. We're not risking for the biscuit. There's a video here. I'm not gonna show it. All right. Usana 30K by 30. This is a charity run. 30 kilometers. So Usana Foundation, to celebrate the Usana's 30th anniversary, CEO and chairman of the board Kevin Guest is challenging the Usana family to donate 30,000 garden towers. Oops, that's not 30-kilometer run, that's 30,000 garden towers, so plants. Help us reach our goal and contribute today. Each simple garden tower is $20 US, but its impact is tremendous. Who we are, the Usana Foundation's mission is to provide immediate long-term global food relief for those in severe need. Blah, blah, blah. We need a network community-driven partnerships to nourish, equip, eliminate hunger, and so on and so forth. It's mostly marketing, right? But, a little bit about our Usana family, over 500,000 Usana associates worldwide. Not a lot of them are active. Not that many are active, of course. Their donations, plus the generosity of friends and customers, are the lifeblood of our work. And powerful partnerships. Usana Foundation works with dozens of local and international organizations, including, academic, university, research institutions, and industry organizations as well. So it's great. Okay, moving on. It's just it's a PR kind of thing right here. Public relations mostly to do this whole environmental gig. What is a garden tower? Again, good things I'll blurt out, right? I'm just reading out some of this. What is a garden tower? Usana Foundation is committed to tackling worldwide malnutrition head-on. Our Global Meals Initiative provides an immediate source of food, but that's not enough. We continue to challenge ourselves to find innovative solutions to empower families to feed, nourish, and thrive in the future. Solutions like the Garden Tower Initiative. And then there's two more paragraphs. I'm not going to read it all out loud. Again, this is all being recorded, and I want to keep it nice and snappy, although it's not very snappy right now since I'm reading everything. All right, so we're done that tab, and I'm going to go to shop. Start something with Usana. So this one here seems to be a display of Celavive, a lady putting on Celavive products. That's our skincare line, by the way, even though we sell mostly nutritionals. Health promotion, active nutrition, that's like a food line. That's a new nutritional supplements. Usana 30 live Usana, the socials, and then there's the footer. And then there's FAQ. Okay, help center questions, frequently asked questions, general questions, shopping, and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip back into the Usana Foundation. I'm going to turn the camera away, and I'm going to let run. Instead of going to school, countless children are in the daily fight for their lives just to get something to eat. Oh shoot. And the problem isn't limited to impoverished or remote areas. People are going hungry in your community. The good news is that you and thousands of generous people like you are making a difference. I didn't account for this. The Usana Foundation and its partners have delivered over 50 million nutritious. You can hear the video. You can hear the video. It's Usana's mission to create the healthiest family on earth. So, can we create a sustainable solution for struggling communities? Yeah, I hope that I don't get copyrighted for this, but yes, and it's already changing lives across the world. Yeah, I have to figure this out. I might have to mute myself. Shoot. Gardens can provide up to 8 nutritious meals a week for a family of 6. All it takes is a here's a little blurb, just quickly. Very short. Soil, seeds or seedlings, garden tower. And sunshine. Can't see it. The garden tower is okay, there we go. Many of the obstacles preventing families there. From growing their own food. Yeah, I'm not going to show any more than that. Land. Much of the world's population, including urban areas, simply don't have access to land they can grow food on. With their tiny footprint, garden towers solve this for millions of people. Water. Garden towers use 30% less than a traditional garden. This is especially critical in remote areas where heavy containers of water must be carried for kilometers by hand. Environment. Garden towers can thrive in arid or hostile locations where vegetables may not normally grow. And garden towers are so simple. Building and planting a tower takes less than an hour, and maintenance is minimal. Best of all, an entire garden tower, mesh, soil, and seeds can be provided through the Usana Foundation for only $20. Just $20. That's the potential of thousands of meals
for just a fraction of a penny each. Amazingly, some families are already growing more food than they can eat. This means that they can take their surplus to market and use the extra money for other critical needs, like sending children
That's
to
interesting.
school. The Usana Garden Tower is so compact, efficient, and cost-effective that for the first time ever, millions of families can make the dream of self-sufficiency a reality.
If you have been feeding my family for quite some time, we can leave a legacy on this place.
Really help them to become strong, especially the kids which never got the vegetables.
Nourishing food for a child, for a family, for a lifetime. The Usana Garden Tower.
All right.
Hope is grown.
Very interesting. All right. Interesting. A good cause. Fair enough.
In our world, nearly 1 billion people go to bed hungry every night. Instead
I
of
actually
going to
missed the
school,
beginning, so.
countless children are in the daily fight for their lives just to get something to eat.
All right, I think that's about it. Oh, there's also Korean and Espanol, so Spanish, and Chinese as well. Let's see what happens if I do that.
In our world, nearly 1 billion people go to
Oh, it's just subtitles. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, after having run that, I'm going to open that video software recorder once again, and I can see that so far I've been live streaming for 30 minutes. It's giving me a good feel for how long things have been taking so far. What I'm going to do is, on this video recording device, I'm going to stop. Good. Excellent. So now I have a copy of that, and that was mostly for navigation, and it has the video in there as well. But I didn't do the full navigation because there's the FAQ and the directory, and I imagine those would take a lot more time to cover. So I'm going to start a second recording. Alright, I'm going to start a second recording. Ooh. Alright, let's start the second recording software. It says Control Alt Shift R to stop recording, something like that. Moving on. Okay, start recording. Let's move quickly to FAQs. So, frequently asked questions, general questions, virtual experience, shopping, video issues, audio issues, and tips. So let's go one by one. Let's start down with the general questions. What time zone are virtual sessions held? Global audience, suggest a local time zone. What languages are available for Usana Live 2022 Global Convention 2022, right? English, Mandarin, French, Spanish, Thai, Indonesian, Japanese. Basically with at least about 25% of the markets or the countries that this business in. Shopping, how can I purchase products during this event? And are there purchase limits? No limits on virtual attendees. But logo gear and product availability determined by a market. Virtual attendees can buy. Will there be any discounts on products for virtual attendees? And how will SVP work or sales volume points work for virtual attendees? Moving down, we have virtual experience and platform. Can I share my live stream access? No. Right, thank goodness. I blurred everything and am not showing any video content. No, only one login per registration is allowed to view the live stream, so please do not share your login information with anybody else. How do I know when convention has started? Hover your cursor over the video screen. A red live icon on the bottom left corner will show you the event has started. You should also see the presenters or a video playing on screen. Audio issues. So now we're moving to technical detail. So what should I do if the event has started but I can't hear anything? So check your computer's sound and output settings. This is the sound icon on the bottom right. Or the computer screen has an X beside. I'm just going to turn to the side here. You can't really read the questions anyways, and I don't really want to show because this has more detail than I was expecting. What are some troubleshooting steps I can take if I'm experiencing audio issues during the event? Be sure your computer sound is unmuted. Tune up your computer volume, sound level left, headphones, so on and so forth, Bluetooth, system preferences. All right. Video and streaming issues. Okay, more technical stuff. So what internet browsers are compatible with the virtual platform? Brand Live is designed to work with Firefox 11, Internet Explorer 11 and up, Microsoft Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, Opera. Best functions on Chrome. How do I stop the video from buffering or skipping? Best way is to increase your bandwidth. That's difficult. Make sure the streaming services are not operating, so on and so forth. Or change the default setting from auto to 480p. What are troubleshooting steps I can take if I'm experiencing video issues during the event to avoid buffering? So click on the play icon, try their browser, try a bunch of tips. Moving down, more tips. So pro tips for streaming. Bring the power of virtual events to your computer, tablet, smartphone, projector, flat screen on your mobile device, so your phone. Access your cellular network with strong 5G or LTE signal or Wi-Fi. Minimum 2 megabytes per second connection. PC laptop, you can do full HD, which requires internet connection with at least 3 megabytes per second. Most providers offer 10 or more. Projector TV, it does say something about checking your system capacity. Projector TV, stream convention on the big screen. That's nice. It's just like streaming like a movie, so you can turn it to full screen. In a hotel setting, just project it over the wall. Tips, more tips for getting the most out of your virtual stream. Okay. Oh, this is a lot. I'm not going to read out everything, but for example, let's take like 3. Block out your calendar to be fully engaged with the event, minimize distractions, come ready to learn, have a notepad ready to take quick notes. You can rewind recordings, attend with others, check in with your team, catch up and discuss key sessions with teammates, friends, call, text, audio, right? Set up and review and rewatch, available for 30 days after convention. That's a key highlight. And that's all the FAQs. So, all right, we're done. And we're going down. That took about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to move to the directory. This one is massive, I think. Oh no, this is just people. Okay, that's all right. Cool. If that's the case, I'm not going to show that because that's clearly private information. So now there's a video on the main page. Let's see if I can't mute the audio right now. I'm trying to see if I can mute the audio right now. No. Okay. So what's playing right now is the introduction video, the welcome video to Usana Convention. I'm not going to show that. Well, maybe just like 1 second clip right there, very blurred out, but no more. Once again, copyright. I'm even shifty about having the audio play, even though it's just a welcome video. It's 3 minutes long. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can turn off the audio while I'm streaming. While I'm streaming right here on my phone. I really don't think I can though. How can I turn off the audio? Ah, there we go. I found it. So what I can do to turn off the mic is there is a setting. Let me turn down the music a little bit. It's so loud. hold on, I'll speak after the video ends. Once again, it's like right here. Still another 30 seconds to go. Whoa, someone has prosthetics. Like both her legs are robotic. Five seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you for watching. Alright, so it's over, right? Show there. Now what I want to say is that I can mute myself while I'm streaming. So right here at the very top left, there's a mic on, mic off button for Prism Live Studio. So in 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna basically mute myself and see if I can review this off stream later on Twitch or YouTube. So I'm gonna, this is 41 minutes 30 seconds in. I'm gonna try to remember that. 3, 2, 1, mic off. Mic on. Test 1, test 2, testing. So I just said test 1, 2 on and off camera. Hopefully it's as expected and there's no audio when the mic is off. Alright, brilliant. So we've done the directory as well as the frequently asked questions for the Usana convention, and I now know how to turn on and off the mic. I recognized also that there's something I need to troubleshoot. This stream has been going for 42 minutes and I could not figure out how to get the go live button to work in that time because I was focused. My attention was diverted into multiple places. Like I'm trying to stream, I'm thinking about what I have to say, and then also I was trying to figure out the Facebook issue there and trying to get to sync with Prism Live Studio. But here's something I should mention, right? So yesterday I did say when I began this live stream, that I started with OBS Live Stream Studio yesterday, and OBS Studio, sorry, and that was the first time, and things did not turn out very well because even though I was using Sorayuki's OBS RTMP plugin that allows multi-streaming, I believe I probably had a lot of issues with setting up the overlays as well as the stream keys, and there was some conflicts, I believe, because I had a plugin for stream elements that was logged into I think Twitch or YouTube, and then on OBS I was logged in on the opposite. Like say if one was Twitch, the other was YouTube. So I didn't sync them up properly. And then on top of that, so there's one from you log into OBS, and then you also log into Stream Elements on the same software, and then you also log in on the same software but on a plugin, Sorayuki's plugin, the RTMP. So I had like 3 buttons for YouTube at one point, and maybe like 2 for YouTube or 2 for Twitch. And so I imagine that's the source of my problems. Twitch worked fine yesterday, I'm happy about that, but it did not show anything on YouTube, so I completely lost that hour and 20 minutes live stream. It was not streamed to YouTube, very sadly, but that's alright because for the most part yesterday's live stream was pretty shit, for lack of better words. And so today we're using Prism Live Studio. We're using the old app that we used to use way back in 2017. That's not way back, that's just a couple years ago, up until like 2020 when I stopped. And for those 3 years, that period, when I did do live streams, I used this Prism Live Studio app provided by Naver Corporation, which is a Korean company. And just stick with what works. The reason why I tried to use OBS Studio is because I could do it from my laptop, and I figured there'd be a lot more features, and there were, but a lot of it was manual setup because OBS is, of course, unlike Prism Live Studio or the very infamous Streamlabs or Slobs. It's very customizable, but at the same time, therefore, a blank slate. It's Rene Descartes, my favorite. Tabula rasa, it's a blank slate, and you can add all the plugins in, but you gotta find all the settings yourself and find the correct locations to download, and So that's that. This is a 45-minute live stream, I realize. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna press here. I'm fairly certain that no one's watching. I bet not a single person tuned in the entire time, and that's all right. What I'm gonna do now is just end the live stream. Oh, but I noticed there's like a Korean Africa 안녕하세요. There seems to be one other viewer on the Korean platform, so I don't know anything other than to say hello. So 안녕하세요, all right, in Korean to whoever is watching. Maybe it's just a bot, honestly, but that's it. So that's it for this live stream. I don't want to record. I should have turned off the recording device. Damn, it was running longer than it should have been. 15 minutes. So, you know what? Let's continue the live stream. Actually, what I'd like to do here, I have these two. Yeah. Okay, so this one's okay. I can actually cover this on live stream because it's not related to Usana directly. So I can turn my pivot here, and you can see this is the software I'm using, VideoProc. What I'm going to do is open the folder and see. Yeah, the videos are there. That's great. Brilliant. This video is sponsored by Brilliant. No. So we can take these two videos, and like I said, I'm just sharing it privately, only with 1 or 2 people on my team. Again, it is a paid event, so I recognize I'm not supposed to do this. I'm making a very rare exception because my very severely ill, she's like, it's like a terminal illness. That's how severe it is. I feel really bad for her and her family, and I think it warrants this minor exception. All right, I'm not sharing with anybody else. But let's look for a folder where I can dump those recordings of the webpage navigation so far. So I'm going to see if there's a Usana folder down here somewhere. There we go. Perfect. And paste. And that's great. So we just did a copy and paste, and it's showing right there. And that's amazing. So we've actually got some work done on stream today that was much more well organized than yesterday. Yesterday's live stream was a total bitch, right? I don't mind cussing, by the way, on stream. I'm not gonna censor myself or anything. I'm not gonna go PC on the stream. We're just gonna be, we're gonna be as we are on stream. And I know I'm not gonna. This means that probably in the future I'll never get monetized. That's not a big deal. I don't ever plan on getting partnerships on either the streaming platforms I should just mention. So it's mostly I intend on using something like Coffee or Patreon or Gumroad, because those platforms actually support creators, as opposed to just giving to the big corporation to get a massive cut. So, and then I have to censor myself, and I don't really want to censor myself. I just want to be raw and genuine, right? So I think that makes a lot of sense. What I'm going to do is if I can end this recording, I don't know if I should. So here's the dilemma here. I know that let's talk about this for a second. So what is being recorded right now, will be live on Twitch. In fact, let's test this right now. So I'm going to go here to my browser, and we're going to open a new tab. So follow with me here, a new tab, and I'm going to twitch.tv/Ahn Rho. All right, that's my channel. And I'm just checking that's live. And unmute. It is live, but my voice is shit. Oh, see, this is something that I need to do more often. I need to actually review my own videos and my live streams because I don't oftentimes realize how high pitched my voice is. There's that vocal vibration coming down, so I can't even when I do my chest voice. It seems like it's very high. I need to sort that out somehow. But anyways, the good news is, of course, I was checking to make sure that it is recording, and in fact, it is. I can see there's a bot here on the side. Not a bot message. Like it is a bot message from Stream Elements. Not a bot, but the widget is now live streaming on talk shows and podcasts. What I'm gonna do is close this now, and since I can see that it is in fact working, so I did say at 1:41 minutes and 30 seconds in, I had turned off the mic on and off, so I would like to check that. But in addition to that, right, I have to get into the habit of cutting up and editing Twitch and possibly YouTube highlights. So there's going to be a VOD, the video on demand, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3 hours long. Like this live stream right now is like 50 minutes. And what I would like to do in the future, like I used to do for the past 3 years from 2017 to 2020, is I'm gonna have to let me make an edit here. So back then, actually, hold on. Alright, so back then, sorry, I just wanted to check something. It is working, the video. So back then, I started with making long live streams that I would cut up. I believe 2017, some were 40 minutes, some were an hour long. It was ridiculous. And I thought it was ridiculous, actually, but I'm wrong because I had the right idea to do a live stream, a very long live stream, and then chop it up into little pieces, which I would save as highlights on Twitch, or upload after downloading the cuts onto YouTube and doing some minor editing. But I found it very time consuming, and it was just, I felt not a very good use of my time, which is wrong because of course the quality of the content matters the most in terms of, well, it's not the only thing, but it matters. It's one of the major metrics to success. And so when it comes to, I actually stopped doing that method of making a very long live stream and cutting it into parts very early on in 2017. And then the rest of like 2.5 to 3 years afterwards, I actually just made 15-minute long live streams, which would end in 15 minutes. And then the live stream would just be the video. So it was very scripted though because of that. And I imagine it was maybe more of a YouTube-esque video. It was a video content piece, even though it was being live streamed. And because I didn't script everything very well. I didn't actually usually have a script at all. It meant, aside from the introduction, which did have a script, but aside from that, the rest of the videos did not have a script. And so what that meant is that for the most part, all of that content was being made with very poor quality, right? There was very little precision in what I needed to say, in the way I organized my thoughts, in how I communicated and delivered my message. Okay. Going forward, right? Now it's 2022, it's been 5 years later. I can see that the first path was the right path if I just improved on my skills at that point, which there's no way I would have at the time. And so I recognize that I am going to make a long live stream like this right now, for example, 55 minutes long. I'm going to chop it up into little pieces, upload the highlights or the little clips and so on and so forth onto the platforms. And that will be it. I think that's how we're going to go. That's how we're going to roll with it. All right. That's a lot to be said. What I'd like to do now is it's about an hour-long live stream now. So I'm going to pause or end this and it was a good experiment. I'm most likely going to run another one of these live streams later on tonight. I don't know at what point in time, but I do know that I will have to, and I will want to do that. I noticed that there are some caveats to doing things using the mobile app also that I want to mention before this live stream ends. And it's that if you take a look up here, if I tilt it upwards a little bit, you might be able to see. You might not actually be able to see, but there's like my mic up here. Hold on a second. Yeah, you can't see it, it's too high up, but let's just take off the phone stand right now. Take out the phone stand. So right there is the Hyper Quadcast mic, and obviously if I'm streaming using the Prism Live Studio app, I'm not using the Quadcast mic, which is part of the reason why I realized that the audio was so scuffed. It was high pitched and squeaky, and I know the pitch was all sorts of wrong. So what I should do is really, over the course of time, try to transition, I believe, back to OBS Studio. And if I can't do that, at the very least, transition to running the Prism Live Studio app on the computer as opposed to the phone. And if I can do that, then hopefully, most likely, I will be able to make use of the HyperX Quadcast microphone, which will have the filters applied thanks to Gaming Careers channel. If you check that on YouTube, he's a great mentor and tutor. But filters like compression, expansion, the limiter, as well as equalizer, which I learned the basics from, which is the single video from Gaming Careers. So thank you to him so much. That is what I want to do. I want to get to use this mic with its audio quality. It has that cardioid function. Have out my face pop filter, as well as bring in all the filters like the expansion, compressor, noise gate, or whatever, and so on and so forth, and equalizer, so that the voice actually sounds crisp, better, and not like a squirrel. So with that being said, I think I should end the live stream here. I'm probably going to do some examination on Facebook after this on my laptop. I need to figure out how to get the stream up and running on Facebook in the future, as well as potentially I have to prepare for tonight. So I might be going out tonight with a buddy and having dinner with him as his wife and his friend. So yeah, that's everything. That being said, this is the Ahn Rho Project. Thank you for tuning in. I haven't said this in a very long time, but when I first started the live streams 5 years ago now, it's crazy how time flies. I used to say something along the lines of, this is a project, a self-improvement project that focuses on resolving all the problems and challenges in our lives, as well as reaching for the heights and ambitions that we set for ourselves and those around, as well as those around us. I would say that mantra has, the meaning behind the mantra has not changed. I have somewhat similar objectives. They are more well fleshed out. But at the same time, there are many, many more sub-objectives, sub-goals layered beneath now. And so it's also become more confusing which goal or task or objective I'm working on at any given moment in time, which makes it hard for me to condense and distill the Ahn Rho Project into a single outro line, or maybe just even a paragraph. It's hard to describe. But for now, we'll just say, take care, stay safe, right? Embody the traits of responsibility, discipline, persevere through your struggles. Life's a bitch, but handle it, really handle it. That being said, I don't have a script out. I'm just working off the top of my head, and this is only the second live stream, so I recognize that's a pretty meh way to end off. And we'll continue this project probably later on tonight, maybe 6-8 hours from now, hopefully. We'll see. See you then.